never needing to remember a password or worry about losing your bank card? What if your hair, face, or voice could unlock your account instead? Good afternoon, everyone. Today I'll be talking about banking with biometrics, a new way of keeping accounts safe that uses personal features instead of PINs or passwords. We believe that banking should not only be smart and convenient, but also deeply secure. That's why we use advanced biometric technology, tools that work with your unique physical traits to make sure only you can access your account. Our goal is to build a better, safer banking system. By using smart technology that connects directly with your biology, we add an extra layer of protection to every transaction. This helps keep your personal information private and your money secure. We are committed to staying ahead of threats by using the latest tools and techniques. At every steps, we're focused on protecting what matters most, you and your bank.
Our system uses multiple tests, each serving a different purpose. For example, if you need to use the ATM, your iris will be scanned, and if it's a match with the one already in the system, you can access the money in your account. Each test is non-invasive and promises complete security for your bank and your clients. We use a hair scan, an iris scan, a walking gait scan, and a voice scan.
First is a hair and iris scan. Once all of our systems are in place, we'll begin with the iris and facial scan. This facial scan assess will allow us to determine if you are who you say you are. Next. Then is the walking gait. Next is our built-in floor treadmill, which sounds odd, but hear me out. Firstly comes the distance of each step. The number of steps is counted for and charted down in a data table to calibrate the strokes of each person to know who is who. This is followed by placement of your feet, whether you have long feet or short feet. Next is our voice scan. Last but not least is our limited edition voice recognizer. This cup-like microphone is soundproof, so don't worry if outsiders can hear you. You will then proceed to say your information in a specific order. The system will jot down the frequency and pitch of the person to whether allow or prevent them from entering.
Here's an example of our drone scan. So on on the left-hand side, we have a gentleman who is walking up to an ATM who's ready to withdraw his money, and then the drone comes out of a little port at the top and then conducts a hair follicle and an eye iris scan to make sure that his facial features match the ones of those that matches the account he's trying to log into.
To register your voice, speak into the secure soundproof cup. Say your full name and PIN, for example, my name is Michael Lee and my PIN is 1234. The system will record the special features of your voice like your tone and speaking style to create a unique voice print linked to your account. After that, you can log in just by speaking. The process is safe, private, and easy. Your voice becomes your password and your information stays protected. One limitation is that if your voice changes, for example, because you're sick, there's too much noise, or your voice changes over time, the system might not recognize you and could block access.
And finally, we have our walking gait system. Um, as you know, only credible staff are allowed into vaults, and although some people may try to break in, our system will block them from entering. We use treadmills integrated into the flooring of the pathway towards the vault. These are not normal treadmills though. It tracks the staff's walking speed and style, keeping it in the system and refusing entry to anyone who does not have a match in the system. Our technology swears to block entry to any non-staff members. However, if your staff members' walking style or speed switches for any reason, for example, age or just because, it could potentially not recognize them and refuse entry towards them. After many unhappy and stressful experiences at different banks due to useless security, our team came together, bonding over our history and promising to rewrite the history of bank security so that no other person will experience the same stress and loss that we had. Our company rose to the top of our field, united by our past struggles and prioritizing the prevention of thieves accessing others' private information and using it for no one's satisfaction but their own.
So we acknowledge that some of our systems still are in development, and a few issues that we might have with it is the walking gait test. A lot of people walk at similar speeds, so it could what's it called, have the Android misidentify the person that's trying to log into another account. So that could be one issue. And another one could be with the facial scan. If fraudsters really are making a large scale movement to misidentify themselves to get into someone's account, we wouldn't know if that was them. But we have countermeasures that could integrate in a device with a touch sensor to check if it was real skin. And the last one would be if someone is trying to use a voice modifier or a filter, but we could have cameras to check if the person both match their voice and appearance.
At Banking with Biometrics, we want to make one thing clear. Our technology is non-invasive and fully respectful of your body and your privacy. Your biometric data, such as fingerprints or facial recognitions, remains yours and yours alone. Our systems are designed to work with your unique features without ever compromising your personal safety or well-being. All biometric information is securely stored in a high protected database accessible only by a small trusted team within our organization. These individuals are trained in strict data security protocols and operate under constant monitoring to ensure your information remains private. In the unlikely event of a data breach, we have a dedicated team of counter breach specialists ready to respond immediately. Their job is to identify, neutralize any threat, and prevent further misuse of your information.
That'll be all. Thank you for your time and giving us to advertise the products to you. We hope that you join our team to ensure our customers' quality of security.